Chowdhury's not really given Foden any space to get in areas to affect the game. David Silva had a little spell for 10 minutes where I thought he was excellent. He picked up some really good areas, started to get in possession of the ball, make things happen. I think at some stage Sane will come on because they'll go for out and out pace in the wide areas. I think they'll probably bring off Foden, they'll put Bernardo Silva in the central position, put Sterling over to the right, 1v1 against Chilwell. Ricardo Pereira's done really well over on that right hand side, the left, but I think he'll be a different proposition when he's up against Sane and Sane's pace. At the moment it's a little bit predictable from Manchester City. They've had a few corners where obviously you had Aguero's header, which I don't know how it's not gone in. I've got to be honest with you, I don't know how it's gone in. I really don't. I'd like to see it again because with initial
hit the underside of the bar.
Well, it looks like it's got to go in, and then I don't know if Schmeichel's got a touch to it after
that.
No,
he scooped it out well after that.
Well, I mean, we've only seen a quick replay.
It wasn't in. It wasn't over the line.
No, it wasn't over the line. I'm saying that, but I don't know how.
Those are the moments that in the past Manchester City have had going their way.
Burnley.
Exactly.
I think it was an inch over the line.
Yeah. It was over the line.
It was like so many millimetres over the line. That's how football goes. Sometimes it goes in your favour, sometimes it doesn't. Second half, it's about patience for Manchester City again. But as I said before a ball was kicked, the longer it stays at 0-0, this stadium and the Man City fans of the stadium become more and more anxious, which could, and it shouldn't, but it could get across to the players on the pitch.
I think it's been a terrific first half. I've really enjoyed every moment of it. It's very different in some ways to some of the other games we've watched. Technically as well, you can see this Leicester City side emerging under Brendan Rodgers.
You can see the major difference.
They look quality to me.
The major difference from where they were, I think they just lost their way under Claude Puel, to be honest, and I don't know if the players down tools, it's easy thing to say, but I don't think they believed in what the manager was doing. Brendan's came in, it's been a breath of fresh air. You look at the results that they've had, the style of football that they're playing, they all look happy in themselves. The ones that have got to defend are doing it reasonably well. I think the only thing they're not doing, a couple of things they're not doing. One, you're playing it out from the back is fine, but there's times when you've got to hit the ball over the top and then you can squeeze up the pitch a bit more. By doing that, you have to get players closer to Vardy, and I just think at times that Maddison's a little bit too deep. Tielemans hasn't got forward. We know Chowdhury's going to sit back with Ndidi in that defensive shield in front of the back four, but overall I think they've came here and done a very good job in that first 45 minutes.
Manchester City women's football team have done incredibly well this season. They're out with all the silverware here at half-time. It's the last 45 minutes at the Etihad this season for Manchester City. Are they going to defend their crown or not? Only one place to hear it, live, nationally exclusively. It's here with us, with Jim and with Ray. Don McGuinness will bring you everything you need to know afterwards, depending on whatever happens here tonight. Half-time. It's Manchester City 0, it's Leicester City 0. It's tight, it's tense. It's as we like it on TalkSport.
Who will be on top going into the final day? Manchester City, it's over to you. It's played for now towards Foden, left-footed shot on the turn. He did well off balance inside the area. It's a far one in on target, but it's comfortably saved by Schmeichel. This latest corner is their fourth. Oh, is it in? Aguero's claiming it, but with goal line technology we have a definitive answer that it wasn't over the line. The longer it stays 0-0, the more that pressure will come to bear, you'd think. High ball inside the penalty area. Kompany has headed it down, looking for Aguero. It's half cleared. Left-footed effort back in and wide from David Silva. Here's Bernardo Silva. Bit of space for him this time, and Schmeichel diving to his left-hand side can make a relatively comfortable save at the foot of the post.
Yeah, he read it well, didn't he, the goalkeeper, Schmeichel?
Well, they've hit the bar, but they haven't hit the front either tonight or the top of the table yet. Liverpool will be delighted, Leicester will be delighted, Manchester City nervous. They've had half of the night and they haven't found the breakthrough. It's 0-0.
Kick off on TalkSport with Just Eat. Football, food, living the dream.
Finding your perfect new home can be tough. So if you keep missing out,
it's time to search out On The Market.
There are thousands of new properties to buy or rent every month at onthemarket.com. 24 hours or more before they're on Rightmove or Zoopla.
On The Market.
See them first. Set up a property alert today.
Search onthemarket.com to find your perfect home.
If you're in the market, search onthemarket.com. See onthemarket.com/new and exclusive. Agents specify exclusivity.
Are you ready to order?
I'd love a prawn cocktail. And I'd like cheaper car insurance.
This is a restaurant, sir, but perhaps this gentleman here can help.
Go compare. Good plan.
You bought your car or home insurance through
Go compare.
and got your free Dine membership, knocking money off the bill in thousands of restaurants for a whole year.
Gosh, where do I go again? Eat out more and fork out less with Go Compare.
Terms and conditions and limits apply, of course.
The new
sir.
Vauxhall Combo Cargo delivers. For the heavy lifters with its payload of up to a tonne. For the fuel savers with its highly efficient engines. And it delivers awards, including International Van of the Year 2019. New Combo Cargo. Carries British business. From 168 a month with 6 years 0% APR. Vauxhall. British brand since 1903. Conditional sale. Minimum 18% deposit plus VAT at 20% on total price. Financed by Vauxhall Finance subject to status. 18 plus. Small business users only. T's and C's apply. Search combo offer.
Home, tidy-ish. Outside, raining. Inside, not. Me, staying put. Sofa, a bit knackered but comfy. Tracky bottoms on. Telly, dog, remote control right here. Phone, Just Eat app open. Pizza, ordered. XL pepperoni, double cheese. Man can't have enough melted cheese. Side of way too spicy wings. Garlic dip to calm things down. Big match on. Kickoff, imminent. Football, food. Living a dream. Just eat.
You see the beautiful game differently and want a different way to bet. So when your gut says there are good odds out there, your smarts say you could get better on the Betfair exchange. Because you don't bet against the bookie, you bet against someone like you. Meaning the odds could be better and you could win bigger. The Betfair exchange, where gut instinct meets smarts.
Exchange customers pay up to 5% commission. Other charges may apply. 18 plus begambleaware.org.
Philip Schofield here. Did you know WeBuyAnyCar.com can help settle any outstanding finance on your car? They just sort it all out for you. And did you know you can't hum whilst holding your nose? No, me neither. Not as useful as settling outstanding finance, but good to know. Take the hassle out of selling your car and enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Admin fee may apply. For more information, see WeBuyAnyCar.com/info.
Kick off on Talk Sport.
With the Now TV Sky Sports Day Pass. Catch all 11 Sky Sports channels for a one-off payment of just $8.99. Search Now TV. 18 plus stream via internet. Terms apply.
Wednesday night, Champions League Live, Ajax versus Spurs.
And after the first leg, it's very much advantage Ajax.
Coverage from 7. Kick-off 8 p.m. on Talk Sport.
TalkSport have teamed up with Visa, official partner of the FIFA Women's World Cup, as Visa is accelerating the positive acceptance of women's football. We're giving away packages for 4 people to see England play Scotland in Nice in the FIFA World Cup, including flights and accommodation. Terrific prize as well. Head to talksport.com/win for your chance to take part in our Here Come the Goals quizzes on Wednesday, with 3 chances to win across the day. Full terms and conditions can be found, of course, on the TalkSport website. That's all thanks to Visa, everywhere you want to be. Well, back here right now, it's 0-0 at half-time. It's tense. You can feel the tension around the Manchester City fans. They know how important it is to get more than just a point here tonight. Let's think about Liverpool for a moment, because they're in action, as we know, against Barcelona tomorrow night. Ray and Jim will both be there. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has been talking to us ahead of that match tomorrow, and he's just urging his players to try or fail in the most beautiful way.
We are far away from giving up, but we are not in a situation where we say, yeah, it will happen 100%. So, but it's football, And that's why we give it a try. And because of the boys and because of the character of the boys. 2 of the world's best strikers are not available tomorrow night. That's not now, and we have to score 4 goals against Barcelona to go through after 90 minutes. It doesn't make life easier, but still, as long as we have 11 players on the pitch, and we will try it, and everybody knows that, and that's what we want to show, nothing else, and to celebrate the Champions League campaign, to give it either way a proper finish or another go. So that's pretty much the plan. Just try it. And if we can do it, wonderful. And if not, then fail in the most beautiful way if you want.
Well, the beautiful way from Manchester to Liverpool is the Anfield way, as well as Ray Houghton's concerned, and along with Jim Proudfoot, the 2 of you there tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean,
we know what those games are like there.
Yeah, special nights, aren't they? The European games for Liverpool, particularly at
another
Anfield.
special night.
I've got to be honest with you, it'd be a heroic effort if there was on that around against Messi, et al.
Yeah, of course it will.
I mean, and you know that there's no Firmino, there's no Salah, so 2 of the top players are out for Liverpool. So it's going to be a struggle for them tomorrow night. I mean, they will all be dependent on what happens tonight, you know, and his team selection for tomorrow. Because if Manchester City weren't to win tonight, it would put it in Liverpool's court to win the Premier League on Sunday. It's still a big if. There's still 45 minutes to play, and there's no doubt that Manchester City's got a lot to offer than this. I mean, can Leicester defend like they did in the first half? Will they run out of energy? Is that one of the things that's going to be levelled against them? And I think I'll come back to Sane. I'm a huge Sane fan. I'm not going to put my cards on the table. I'm a Sane fan, and I think if he comes on, that'll change it in Manchester City's favour.
You're a Sane man, are you?
Leroy Sane, I like, yeah.
Yeah, I think tonight you're the bit in the middle of the sandwich. Remind the Sane between Jim and myself and what we think. Andy Goldstein, good evening.
Saggers, how are you?
Oh, very well indeed. I support a team, Cambridge United, that stayed up, and we don't have to worry about being in the Europa League next season.
Yeah, but your real team got top 4, Chelsea, didn't they?
It's how bitter. Another bitter Manchester United fan against me.
Do be a bit about being United. Come on, we all know you're a Chelsea fan. Come on.
Absolutely not. Now, come on, what about this for tonight? Manchester City here, 45 minutes away from, well, all sorts, and it'll be lively with you and Darren.
Well, I mean, listen, Darren's a Liverpool fan. We've made no secret of that. I think Liverpool are 45 minutes away from the title. If it stays like this, it's theirs to lose, of course. So we'll be taking calls on the back of this. We'll also be talking about all the other big stories from the weekend, including, of course, my team, how poor United are and what needs to happen. Dermot Gallagher joins us as well, talking about all the big decisions from the weekend. We've got Moose looking back at a busy weekend of Championship football. Kevin Atchard talks European football. Looking ahead to the game you just mentioned tomorrow night, we've got Dan Raff talking boxing and lots more besides, including, of course, at midnight, the midnight train to Manders. That's me and Darren Lewis from 10 p.m. taking your calls on a late Sergio Aguero goal for City.
Andy Goldstein and Darren Lewis from 10 o'clock on the Sports Bar, open for business. And it's kick-off on Talk Sport right now with Now TV. Don't forget you can watch Manchester City against Leicester City live tonight with a Now TV Sky Sports Day Pass for a one-off payment of just $8.99. You know what it's like on a bank holiday. You try to get on a train to do that intercity journey. Doesn't really work with all sorts of trouble in London and elsewhere. Question for you. A BR going to derail Manchester City. Here's Jim Proudfoot.
Very good, Sags. Showing your age, but very good. The 2 teams back out for the second half, and no sign of any changes. Manchester City, Ederson in goal, Walker, Kompany, Laporte and Zinchenko, David Silva, Gundogan and Foden, Bernardo Silva, Aguero and Sterling. Leicester, Schmeichel in goal, Pereira, Evans, Maguire and Chilwell, Albrighton, Tielemans and Dini, Chowdhury and Maddison and Vardy. On the bench for City, Danilo, Stones, Sane, Mahrez, Otamendi, Jesus and Muric. For Leicester, Morgan, Gray, Iheanacho, Barnes, Mendy, Fuchs and Ward. Leicester, royal blue shirts and shorts, white socks get us underway in this second half, kicking from left to right. Just a little false start because Mark Albrighton had stolen a yard or two before the kick-off. And now Mike Dean gets us underway again. City kicking from right to left. Ball played for by Ben Chilwell for Leicester, headed away by Kompany, then swept over the top by Maddison for Vardy, who will bring it down on the left-hand side of the area, pull it back towards Maddison again. Right-footed ball from him across the edge of the box for Ricardo Pereira. And Raheem Sterling sticks his foot in, wins it back, but indeed he can turn away and then play down towards Mark Albrighton. Mark Albrighton to Pereira. Back for Albrighton again, whose ball inside the penalty area is headed up in the air by Laporte. Zinchenko then goes in for it. It's a bright start from Leicester at the beginning of the second half. They've got a free kick here for a foul on Albrighton. About 2 yards in from the right-hand touchline, level with the edge of the penalty area.
Was that David Silva again? He's got to be careful. I mean, it's very unusual for David Silva to get involved in a few challenges. His foot was a little bit high as he caught Albrighton. Albrighton went over. Not sure if it was the referee who gave the decision or the assistant who was closest to the action. And certainly an opportunity for Leicester to deliver this ball in from this right-hand side from this free kick. The big gap at the near post. Anyone makes a run across Bernardo Silva, who's been detailed to sit in front there.
Chilwell and Maddison are the two players that are orchestrating proceedings from this free kick. It's only a yard in from the right-hand side. It's a left-footed ball short from Chilwell. Then at a different angle in from Ricardo Pereira. Aguero heads it away. David Silva further clear. And Leicester on halfway, working all the way back for Schmeichel. Not the best set piece. I can understand the need for variety, but just wasn't well executed. And then when Schmeichel thrashes it forward, it goes straight through for Ederson.
Well, they went from a good angle to play the ball into a really bad one where Ricardo Pereira's trying to play the ball into. He was much deeper, harder to pick out one of his teammates. It's a decent start from Leicester, but I'm really anticipating Manchester City with the crowd behind them at the moment to really start to ask questions of this Leicester side.
City bring it forward again, right-hand side of the penalty area. Shot comes in wide of the near post. There's Bernardo Silva that time trying his luck. Bernardo, who has scored in 5 of his last 9 matches. He's made another fantastic contribution this season. Played his 100th game for City last weekend. Kasper Schmeichel spots the ball down. We had a warning in the first half about time wasting, and I would imagine we'll continue just to try and run the clock down until he gets a yellow card for it. Ricardo plays it forward into the feet of Vardy. Back for Tielemans.